So not the outcome that I wanted, but I wanted to recap today. And again, today was not a perfect day when it comes down to trading, but I'm very happy that in today's earlier video, I caught when I was pretty much break even on SQQQ. I didn't want to hide anything. I wanted to share with you guys my plan, and this is just how it ended up playing out. $967 on SQQQ and $1,200 on TQQQ. Some of you guys might be watching and like, Ricky, what the heck? What do you have to complain about? You made over 2K today. It's all based off of position size. And again, this is one thing that I talk about all the time. It's all perspective to the dollar amount that you trade with. I trade with quite a bit of money, right? So a 2% gain or a 2% loss isn't huge percentage wise, right? This is why we try to motivate you and encourage you so much to really dial down your trading when you're trading small, because when you get to the bigger numbers, you don't need 5, 10, 15, 20% returns every single day to make it an insane living, right? If you're consistent and you're selective with how it is that you see value, again, you can do pretty well in this market. But again, I wanted to quickly recap the overall day. NASDAQ just pretty flat for the remainder part of the day. Looking at with where we opened at and where we actually closed at, again, a very choppy day. We gapped up, we gapped down, we gapped back up, and closed nearly right where we opened at. That's what I mean by pretty much flat, right? NASDAQ did end up 0.14% in the red, but nothing too significant. When looking at the 1 hour time frame, I still don't know. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. I still don't know where the market's going to be going. We have no confirmation of direction. And the reason I say this is obviously if one taking a step back on this 1 hour time frame, this is why I love looking at larger time frames. When beginners ask, Ricky, why do you trade on the 1 minute, but then you do an analysis on the 1 hour? I think that's a beautiful question. And the idea is to get a better perspective of the true direction of the current market. And by waiting, right? By waiting to see, right now we're at a critical point is what I like to call it. By waiting to see if we break below the EMA, then we can retrace right back down to the moving average, just like we have before, right? It tends to find a support here at the moving average. So if we break below this and begin to form lower lows and lower highs, then again, we could see a potential support here, which would be great for SQQQ, that it could have a nice little run up, right? Because SQs goes up when the NASDAQ market goes down. But because I can see that this market has been so bullish, it's not going to be much of a surprise if the market finds a support here, holds above the EMA, and then continues to try to, come back to that 372 previous resistance range and try to make new highs, and the market continue to, enter this bull market, right? So this is why I talk about, well, if direction is unclear, then I wait to step on the gas. And what I mean by that is if direction is not super clear, there's no reason to enter a super aggressive position when we still do not know if we're going to be bullish or bearish, right? Because we all know that there's always money to be made in bull markets and in bear markets as long as you focus on one thing, and that's market direction. But I wanted to make sure that you are also aware of what's to be released tomorrow. And remember, I plan on live streaming it. I hope to see you guys here. And it's going to be 30 minutes after the market opens. It's going to be shortly after my live trading with the LPP team. And that's going to be Jerome Powell, who is the head of the Federal Reserve, is going to testify at the testimony in front of Congress at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is 30 minutes after the market opens. And he actually also plans to do this on Thursday. So again, if it's not too much to ask, I know it's a lot to ask, but hopefully I can earn your thumbs up in this video, and hopefully you can subscribe. But please turn on your post notifications, which is the little bell next to the subscribe button, because if you do not, YouTube will not notify you when I actually go live. So I just want to make sure that you are aware of that. When it comes down to actual economic reports that are set to be released tomorrow, nothing too significant. We have the EIA crude inventory report, but also the MBA mortgage application index, which doesn't have much of an influence to the overall market. I do want to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's just Tesla. Tesla was an absolute monster today. Tesla working towards the $300 a share price, right now trading at $278, and it gained an additional 1.33% after market hours after already gaining 5.3%. I don't know about you, but today was one of, in my opinion, Tesla's biggest bull run. And we'll see. I mean, the RSI is screaming that it's overbought, but there's just so much momentum. I mean, this thing's been overbought for so long, yet it continues to form higher highs and higher lows. And that's why the quote is so famous of, when the trend is your friend. When direction is in your favor, there's no reason to overcomplicate it. So I wish you guys nothing but the best when it comes down to, if you are invested in Tesla. Hopefully you absolutely just, well, what can I say? I hope that you absolutely kill it and make a killing off of it. But hopefully you have some form of plan with it. So very excited to follow up tomorrow to see if we actually hold above that 1 hour EMA. But I'll keep you guys up to date. And again, I'm excited to see you guys for Jerome Powell's speech in front of Congress, which is, again, going to be 30 minutes after the market opens. But I'll leave it up to you guys if you end up wanting to tune on in. That's just going to be on the YouTube channel. So I hope that we're in a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to join my live trading, it is private and it is exclusive to the LPP team, but that's that second link in the description down below if you want to learn more about it. And I'll see you tomorrow at market open for that live session. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.